So Will Smith, the homie Will Smith, slapped Chris Rock for a tasteless, unfunny joke about his wife Jada, who is going through some form of alopecia, which is not funny. That's a very serious condition. It just doesn't deal with hair loss. It's a it's a real serious condition, and the different stages of it is very bad. I don't know what will Jada's stage she has, whether she's not just hair falling out, but I'm sure it also has to deal with fatigue. She's probably tired a lot and all kinds of other stuff. I get it. You know, uh, my brother told me when told me, and I'm just like, wait, what? And I found it on YouTube. I checked it out. I'm like, this has got to be a work. This can't be real. I looked at it I'm like, that didn't even look like he smacked him. And then I watched that video about like 5 times, and I'm like, did he hit him or not? But it seemed to be like, yo, he legitimately hit him. Now, for me, I looked and found they got the unedited version up, and you can hear Will basically cussing his ass off. Basically, when he walked back, he's literally saying, keep my wife out of your motherfucking mouth. Like, I'm like, whoa. And Lupita's like right next to him, and you could just see her face. I know there's a lot of people are kind of like, Will, you shouldn't have did that. From what I heard, he actually won the award. You know, I don't know what to think. All I know is, in some cases, I'm 50-50 on it, because it's like, yeah, um, he was defending his wife's honor, especially with the condition she's going through. But then it's on the side, it's a weak joke. And at one point, he was laughing with it until the whole G.I. Jane came up. And I'm like, okay. And it came up, and then I guess they say that Jada's face was like, no, that's not funny. You better handle it or something. I have complaints about it on both sides. I can see it from from a lot of people's point of view. Those who are on Will's side, and those who are on the other side of the track, saying like, yeah, it was, he shouldn't have did that. And all the point is, this is probably the biggest thing the Oscars have people talking about the Oscars about. Well, nobody talk about the Oscars like that no more until this happened. So if it is somewhat planned, then to the Oscars, you stupid assholes. But also to the Oscars, you are stupid assholes, because if you approve that joke, in some cases, yeah, that's your fault too. Um, I look at it from 2 points, two sides of it. But yeah, like, look, if you got Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, and Bradley Cooper consulting Will, yo, like, basically telling him, yo, brush it off, like, chill, like, it must have been serious, like, you know, uh, all in all, like I said, it was a tasteless joke. It wasn't funny, but that's something that me and my brother talk all the time. It's like it's this new era is becoming very sensitive, so sensitive now. No comedian can tell any joke without somebody coming at them and be like, "Oh, you shouldn't say that," and things like that. It's a different world now for comedians, and you got to be very careful of what to say, or it's gonna be your ass or something. Plain and simple. That's what it is. You know, Chris said a joke. It wasn't funny. I listened to it. He basically said G.I. Jane 2. I look forward, and I'm just like, ugh, that wasn't funny. Because I'm sure what Will Jada's going through. You know, why would you say that? You shouldn't have said that. You know, she's going through alopecia. She has alopecia right now. Like, it's not something to joke about. You know, but you know, on also Will's point of view, I understand that's your wife. I understand that you want to defend her like any guy would, you know, defend their wife's honor. I get it. But you also got to look at it from a point of view as like, you do this, it's going all over. It's going viral. And when you got your publicist at Spacey Consulting, yeah, it's going to be a shitstorm. And you don't want that. Nobody's going to talk about him winning that Oscar. They're going to talk now about him hitting Chris Rock. That's what they're going to talk about now. So his victory is because of what happened. Point blank. You know, it's just the way it is. You know, but like, again, you got Tyler Perry and Denzel and Bradley Cooper basically trying to calm him down. And in a sense, you know, you had somebody, I saw somebody, another, during they showed like a video of them during the, like, commercial, you know, there was somebody next to Jada, and, you know, it's just like, it's like, you gotta know when to pick your fights, especially with something like this. Like, especially when you know this is going to be seen everywhere. This is worldwide. And, you know, it is sad. It is sad, and, you know, maybe we'll need to go see a therapist or something, like something. I'm just saying, like, there's some mental something up here ain't right. It's not right. It ain't right, and he needs to go talk to somebody about this, you know, because I've already seen people saying, yeah, this is Jada just being toxic and using him, and I ain't getting into all that. You know, I'm just like, look, I see it from both sides. I see it from every point of view. The man was defending his wife's honor. I get it. She's going through a bad illness. I get that. Then I could see it on the other side. You know, he should be a bigger man about it. You know, just wipe that off. He was laughing too at one point until he turned to his wife, and then it's almost like, sick him. You know, like that. I get that. I get where everybody's coming from. Who knows who's right and who's wrong? But at the end of the day, you know, it was wrong. And now him winning, that takes away from his win. That moment will take away from him winning. Point blank. All right, guys, I said my piece, and that's all that's gonna be said. Later.